Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that's equal parts inspiring, funny, and packed with lessons on how to make it big in the world of social media. And who better to learn from than Jess Holliday? Yep, that's right. Jess, the rising model, influencer, and all-around powerhouse who's taking the internet by storm. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's figure out how you can follow in her stylish footsteps. Let's start with the basics. Jess Holliday was born on February 14th, 1998, which means she's a Valentine's Day baby. If you believe in astrology, and hey, why not? That makes her a natural charmer with a flair for romance. But don't worry, this isn't a love story about roses and chocolates. It's a love story about how Jess fell in love with herself, her quirks, and her ability to turn heads both online and offline. Oh, and did I mention she's 5 feet 8 inches tall? That's 173 centimeters for those of you who prefer metric. She weighs around 120 pounds, or 54 kilograms. And if you've ever seen her strut in heels, you'll know she was born to rule the runway. But here's the twist. Jess didn't start her journey as the glamorous influencer we see today. Nope. Back in the day, she was just another girl from the United Kingdom trying to figure out life like the rest of us. Maybe she spent too much time scrolling through Instagram, wondering how everyone else seemed to have their lives together, while she was still debating whether oat milk or almond milk was the superior choice for her morning coffee. Spoiler alert, it's oat milk. Trust me. Fast forward a few years, and Jess has transformed herself into a social media sensation. Her radiant, dark blonde hair and captivating brown eyes are now her trademarks, making her stand out in a sea of influencers. But it wasn't just her looks that got her there. It was her personality. Jess has this magical ability to make people feel like they're chatting with their best friend over brunch, even though they're just scrolling through their feed. She mixes humor, authenticity, and a dash of sass to create content that feels relatable yet aspirational. Now, let's talk business because let's face it, we're all here to learn how to turn our social media hobby into a money-making machine. Jess has collaborated with some seriously big names in the fashion industry, including Pretty Little Thing, Lounge Underwear, Boohoo, and Opali. These brands aren't handing out partnerships like free samples at Costco. They're choosing Jess because she embodies their aesthetic and knows how to sell their products without looking like a walking billboard. One of her secrets? She only promotes things she genuinely loves. For example, when she models loungewear, you can tell she actually enjoys wearing it. When she talks about skincare, you believe she uses the products herself. Authenticity is key, folks. Speaking of skincare, Jess is also passionate about wellness and self-care. She frequently shares tips and recommendations for maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which resonates deeply with her audience. After all, who doesn't want to look good and feel good? Her posts range from chic streetwear looks to glamorous evening outfits, proving that versatility is one of her superpowers. Whether she's rocking sneakers or stilettos, Jess makes it look effortless. Well, almost effortless. We're pretty sure there's a lot of trial and error behind those perfect selfies. So how does all this translate into cold, hard cash? With an estimated net worth of $300,000, Jess has built her career through modeling contracts, brand endorsements, and, you guessed it, social media collaborations. She's proof that you don't need a trust fund or a reality TV show to make it big. All you need is a smartphone, a vision, and a willingness to put yourself out there. Sure, it helps if you're tall, blonde, and gorgeous. But Jess's success isn't just about her looks. It's about her mindset. She approaches every challenge with confidence and humor, and she's not afraid to laugh at herself along the way. Let's break down some of the lessons we can learn from Jess's journey. First up, find your niche. Jess carved out her space in the fashion and beauty world because that's where her passions lie. You don't have to be a model to succeed on social media, but you do need to identify what makes you unique. Are you obsessed with baking, fitness, travel? Whatever it is, lean into it. The more specific you are, the easier it will be for people to remember you. Next, embrace imperfection. Let's be real, no one wakes up looking like a photo shoot-ready goddess. Even Jess probably has mornings where her hair resembles a bird's nest and her coffee spills all over her white shirt. The difference is, she doesn't let those moments define her. Instead, she turns them into opportunities to connect with her audience. Sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of your life humanizes you and makes you more relatable. Plus, it gives you endless material for funny captions. Another lesson from Jess is the importance of consistency. Building a following doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of patience. Jess didn't wake up one morning with hundreds of thousands of followers. She posted regularly, engaged with her audience, and stayed true to her voice. If you're serious about growing your social media presence, treat it like a job, even if it doesn't pay the bills yet. And finally, don't forget to have fun. Social media can feel overwhelming at times, especially when you're comparing yourself to others. But here's the thing, no one cares about perfection. They care about connection. Jess's content works because it's authentic, entertaining, and most importantly, fun. She reminds us that life is too short to take ourselves too seriously. So go ahead and post that silly TikTok dance or share that awkward selfie. You never know who might relate to it. As we wrap up this deep dive into Jess Holliday's world, let's take a moment to appreciate everything she represents. She's proof that with hard work, determination, and a sprinkle of humor, anyone can achieve their dreams. Whether you're aiming to become the next big influencer or simply looking for ways to boost your confidence, Jess's story is a reminder that success is within reach if you're willing to put in the effort. We wish Jess continued success in her bright and dazzling career. And hey, if you're feeling inspired to start your own social media journey, remember this: you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Just be yourself, stay consistent, and don't forget to laugh along the way. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments.